Cuisine Korea, a journey into delicious taste. We'll be introducing you menus that are filled with the taste of tradition. We first visited Sawon, a house that was turned into a traditional Korean restaurant brimming with traditional beauty. I'll introduce some clean-cut and refined menus. In World Food, you'll be experiencing different dishes at Laputa. The steak and seafood that we'll be tasting in a sophisticated atmosphere will please your senses and provide some enjoyable time. Cuisine Korea, shall we start off on another fulfilling journey of taste? A happy journey in search of delicious taste. Hello everyone, I'm Jamie Yi of Cuisine Korea. There's a saying that goes like this: don't put off what you could do today for tomorrow, because when tomorrow comes, we know we'll rush through that job. Finding leisure in everyday life is the key to a good living. With the leisurely heart, we'll begin this episode of Cuisine Korea. The Korean restaurant Sawon is located in Insadong. You can look for the restaurant by starting off from Gyeongin Museum of Fine Arts. You'll find Sawon located about 30 meters from the back gate of the museum. Sawon, a restaurant that has preserved the original structure of a Korean traditional house. Located in Insadong, its exterior never fails to catch the eyes of the customers. Sawon is largely divided into 4 rooms, and it reminds us of an ordinary old house. So the customers who visit here can always enjoy their meals with feelings of peace. The tables decorated gracefully lets us guess at the refined dishes that are served here. I think we can look forward to a meal enjoyed in a cozy atmosphere. For those who want to have their meal in an even more quaint and comfortable atmosphere, the main room is equipped with a garret. The tidy tables and the door pasted with Korean paper and the elegant screens add to the classic beauty. Various areas of the restaurant are filled with the traditional decorations, which allow us to enjoy the detailed attention of the owner. Sawon, providing pleasure of the palate and eyes. I wonder what other attractions can be found here. 쭉 둘러봤는데요. 여기 옛날 가정집 같이 굉장히 편안한 느낌이 와요.
예, 잘 보셨어요. 옛날에 일반 가정집이었대요. 그래서 저희가 그렇게 느끼셨나 봐요. 그리고 저희 손님들이 편안히 식사하고 계실 수 있도록 일반 가정집을 그대로 만들었습니다.
이 집만의 특징이 있다면요?
화학조미료를 절대 쓰지 않고요. 모든 것을 천연 재료를 사용하고 있고요. 주로 과일을 이용해서 맛을 내고 있고요. 저희 집이 위치가 인사동이기 때문에 외국분들이 전체 손님이 40% 정도가 되고 있어요. 그래서 그 맛을 그대로 알리고 싶어서 너무 짜거나 맵지 않게 해서 순수한 우리 맛을 느낄 수 있도록 하고 있습니다.
Korean food presenting the original taste of nature. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll go and select the menus we'll be preparing today. Curious? The dishes I've chosen are these. Here's our chef who'll be cooking the delicious menus that we chose for today. I think we can expect some true taste that comes from hands preparing food with loving care. Shall we start? 첫 번째 요리는 어떤 요리죠?
네, 첫 번째 요리는 궁중 잡채입니다. 각종 버섯과 신선한 재료들로 푸짐하게 맛을 낸 전통 요리입니다.
Let's stand by to see how our first dish will turn out. These are the ingredients for the first dish, 궁중 잡채. Many different ingredients are used, so they need to be checked carefully. First, the ingredients creating the basic taste are prepared. They are cut into suitable sizes. Different kinds of mushrooms are used for this japchae. They are prepared carefully to preserve their original taste and put aside for a while. Beef is minced in order to harmonize with the glass noodles. Lightly season the meat before mixing with the noodles. Mushrooms need also be seasoned lightly to become even more delicious. Put basic ingredients together and mix well with the hands. Then, finish off with sesame oil. When the ingredients have been treated with the basic seasoning, it's time to boil the glass noodles. Add brown sugar, soy sauce, and cooking oil to the water and boil the noodles. The brown sugar adds color to the white noodles and vegetable oil adds to its chewy taste. When we drain out the noodles, you can see that it has turned into a delicious color. Glass noodles are also ready now. Next, we'll fry vegetables that add fragrance and color. Each vegetable is fried one by one. Sprinkle lightly with salt to add more taste. Carrot, red pepper, and mushrooms are also fried one after the other. Remember, they must be fried separately to preserve their original fragrance. Now we must cook the meat. You just need to cook until the color of the meat changes. This way, all the ingredients for gungjung japchae are ready. Lastly, we prepare egg garnish that will put final touches to the dish. In a large dish, place glass noodles first and then the fried vegetables. Put plenty of vegetables over the noodles. Add in sesame oil, sesame seed powder, and so on to go with the other ingredients. Finally, check the seasoning and combine everything together with your hands. Take care so that the noodles and other ingredients mix thoroughly. Next, place decoratively on a large plate and gungjung japchae is complete. These are the ingredients for our second dish, codfish soup. First, fresh seafood are needed. Various seasonings also must be prepared. Turnip and vegetables are prepared to create refreshing taste. Cut fragrant sesame leaves and dropworts into suitable sizes. Cut other ingredients one by one and prepare. Savory mushrooms will make the codfish soup even more delicious. Finally, cut the tofu and all the ingredients are ready. This stock will add to the taste of this dish, and its secret will be revealed here. This stock is made by boiling and steeping kelp, large spring onions, dried anchovies, and onion. Boil the ingredients all together and it becomes this refreshing stock. Now you know how this rich stock was prepared. First, add short neck clams and corbicula into the stock. Add in codfish and boil thoroughly. A rich soup will be created, but remove all the residue that surfaces as it boils. Add in the basic seasoning, but make sure that they are all diluted completely. Vegetables and mushrooms must be added in last. If they are added in too early, they can become too soft. So don't forget that they are placed in the pot after other ingredients have been cooked somewhat.
네, 이제 이걸 얼마 동안 끓이면 돼요?
이건 이제 한 소끔 끓여내면 되거든요. 대구는 흰살 생선이라서 오래 끓이면 맛이 없습니다.
The completed dishes are presented in front of me, so now I'll give it the taste test. For my first dish, the japchae noodle is very chewy, and along with the assortment of the vegetables and the meat, it's very good. Now for my second dish. The soup is really really soothing. It has a saltiness to it that's very pleasing. And the codfish is very tender, very good. Sawon is also recognized for the friendly service of its staff. A meal enjoyed in cozy atmosphere is laced with loving taste as if it had been prepared by our own mothers. It's always enjoyable to taste such dishes prepared with care. Customers here seem to be quite busy enjoying their meals. I wonder what they have to say about the delicacies that they are having in this place of traditional beauty.
절판은 밀전병 같은 것도 좀 깔끔하고 야채들도 좀 더 신선한 것 같아요.
이 집 음식은 조미료가 안 들어가서 그래서 좀 깔끔한 맛 때문에 좋아합니다.
아늑하고 편안하고 이렇게 전통 우리 이렇게 그 시골스러운 맛 정말 그 음식도 또 우리에 맞고 정서에 맞는 것 같아서 저는 자주 옵니다.
I'll introduce some of the delicacies of Sawon. We'll find out what they taste like. A traditional taste that has never lost its touch. This dish, known for its savory taste, will certainly bring back your appetite. With this dish, you can enjoy 9 different vegetables that are ever so fresh. A harmony of spiciness you'll want to savor. This dish will fill you with a mouthful of satisfaction. A menu boasting of sweet taste, it's a representative dish of Sawon. A dish with fantastic chewy taste, it really stimulates the appetite. The delicacies of Sawon are ever so pleasing to the eyes, and they certainly look quite delicious.
After enjoying a hearty meal, you feel a great sense of satisfaction. And at times like this, something else comes to mind. That's a nice hot cup of tea. And how about trying a light traditional tea today? We'll show you some in look and taste.
Looks good and tastes good. I'm at Tawon, and it's a place where you can enjoy traditional Korean tea. Let's go and find out what kind of teas are here. Each country has its own unique tea culture. Teas that clear up our mind and also our bodies have many different tastes and effects. During the chilly weather season, enjoyment of traditional teas increases twofolds. They also have diverse tastes and effects. I can feel the fragrant smell of leaves just by looking at them, and it seems to clear up my head. People look quite comfortable enjoying a cup of hot tea in this traditional tea house, Tawon, a place still preserving the graceful beauty of traditional Korean house. There are many elements that decide the taste of the tea, and people say steeping the tea is also an important factor to making good tea. Good tea and appropriate temperature of the water is critical. Steeping time for tea lasts about 1 to 2 minutes, which is supposed to be the optimum time for bringing out the best taste of the tea. Now we'll actually make some traditional Korean tea. Diverse medicinal ingredients such as cinnamon, ginger, jujube fruit, and so on are used. Add in the ingredients one by one and boil. These ingredients are reused and boiled about 3 times a day. Can you feel its strong fragrance? They say sincere care is the core elements for making good tea. I asked what kind of effects such traditional teas have. The fragrance is lovely. This tea is said to protect the tired eyes. A mysterious tea having 5 different tastes. When you drink this tea continuously, it clears up the head. This is a traditional Korean tea that stabilizes nerves and prevents aging. This sweet and bitter tea is supposed to be good for the cold. Traditional Korean tea, they can be more effective than any medicine.
Sometimes ordinary things can make us quite happy, like when we look up in the sky and notice that the sky has turned golden from the sunset, when a leaf falls on your head when a cool breeze blows. Nature presents us with a contentment for the heart, but we can also find this kind of happiness in the city. Can you guess where that is? I'll guide you today to that place. Follow me. You can look for Laputa by getting off at Samsung Station of subway line number 2. When you go down about 3 minutes from Samsung Station towards Chamshim Stadium, you will find the Mita Asset Building with Seoul Bank on the first floor. Laputa, known for its great view, is located on the 18th floor. This is Laputa, the traditional French restaurant. You immediately notice its sophisticated atmosphere as you enter. 네, 상호가 라퓨타인데요. 굉장히 독특하네요.
예, 아무래도 그렇죠. 그 라퓨타라는 의미는 나름대로 파라다이스라는 이미지를 가지고 있습니다. 특히 저희 라퓨타의 장점이라 함은 아무래도 저희 업소를 찾아오시는 손님들은 퓨전 스타일보다는 정통을 선호하시는 분들이 많이 있습니다. 그래서 저희 업소에서는 모든 요리의 정통 그대로의 맛을 살리려고 최선을 다하고 있습니다.
Now, come with me and let's explore Laputa's exciting dishes. Refreshing orange, sweet tomatoes, and crispy fresh cabbages. This menu will certainly please the palate. This is a menu with a smooth taste, enjoyed for its moist red wine sauce. The chewy and savory scallops are wonderful. The unique taste of teriyaki sauce seeps deep into the shrimp to create this first-class specialty. It is a dish that becomes more savory as you chew. The meaty lobster will satisfy anyone's appetite. I hope you enjoyed the classical delicacies of Laputa. I will go on and introduce Laputa in more detail, the place where you can taste refined dishes. The overall brown tone of the interior creates a sophisticated atmosphere. You can discover gracefulness all around the restaurant. At the center of the hall, there's a stage for playing the piano. It certainly enhances the overall classic atmosphere. When you look around, the antique features draw our attention. Even the tables are laced with the clean-cut taste. In addition, the whole restaurant is surrounded by glass walls, so you can enjoy the overall scenery of Seoul. Naturally, seats near the windows are always taken first. The view of the city through the window unfolds like a beautiful painting. When you go up the stairs in the center of the second floor, you will find a bar. Here, you can enjoy simple pasta dishes and many different kinds of drinks. Laputa, a place with romance and style. I guess we have to choose the dishes to be introduced and enjoy cooking. We will be showing you those that reveal some original traditional taste. And the menus I have chosen are these. Now come with me and meet today's chef. This is our chef of the day with 23 years of experience. He will be preparing Laputa's delicacies filled with traditional taste and graceful style. Our first dish today is the fresh Laputa seafood combination. These are the ingredients for Laputa seafood combination. Different fresh seafoods are needed together with seasonings to go with them. First, clean the seafood ingredients one by one. Season with salt and pepper to preserve the original taste of the ingredients. Next, all you have to do is add some nice color and fragrance. Spread evenly all over. It's time to cook the ingredients over the preheated grill. Turn back and forth until the ingredients turn brownish. You have to turn them over frequently for them to cook well. I think I can feel their delicious chewy taste. The grilled seafood are placed in the oven and cooked further. This allows the original taste to come out naturally. Now, we are going to make some sauce. Tomato sauce is warmed and put aside for a while. Shall we make some white sauce this time? Add the ingredients and boil down. You can feel the savory taste of fish stock and the fragrance of laurel leaves. Now that you have brought out the fragrance of the sauce, add in the rest of ingredients to prepare the smooth and sweet sauce. The sweet fresh cream adds to the taste of the white sauce. Season with black pepper and salt, and the white sauce is complete. When you serve the vegetables that go well with seafood, it becomes even better. Create fragrance with parsley. Now, shall we place them prettily on a plate? Decorate with tomato sauce and vegetables and place plenty of seafood ingredients. This time we are going to make béarnaise sauce that will add fragrance to this dish. In addition to sweet onion, add fragrant ingredients one by one and boil. Separate an egg and just add the egg yolk and whip well with a beater. Add in smooth butter to increase the savory taste of the sauce. Here, add some refreshing lemon juice and the unique béarnaise sauce is complete. Add the smooth sauce and the Laputa seafood combination is complete. Our second dish is tenderloin Scandinavia. Shall we find out what the ingredients are? Prepare some fresh tenderloin, and we also need ingredients for the sauce and the vegetables. In order to preserve the original taste of the meat, it is seasoned with salt. Then cook according to the customer's preferences, but turn the meat often for it to cook evenly. Cook further in the oven to bring out the best taste of the meat, and the basic preparation is done. We are going to make champignon sauce that will add to the taste of the tenderloin steak. Savory champignon is the main ingredient of the sauce. Lightly season the champignon with salt and then make it thick with sweet fresh cream. Boil sufficiently and the sauce is ready. Now, we will be making béarnaise sauce. The basic ingredients are first fried. Then the fragrant ingredients are fried one after the other. Can you feel the subtle fragrance? This is how fragrance is added. The fragrance is maintained and color is added with red wine. This will add to the sweetness, and now béarnaise sauce is complete. When the meat is cooked and the sauces are ready, they are placed decoratively on a plate. First, lace the plate with fragrant sauces. Decorate the edges with vegetables cut into pretty shapes. Add savory and sweet champignon sauce and then add other sauces one by one as well. I can feel the sweet fragrance of the sauce right now. Adding color will certainly make the dishes more appetizing. Place croissant leaves in the center and tenderloin Scandinavia is complete. These are the dishes we have prepared at Enjoy Cooking. I think you can look forward to a stylish taste. I will now taste the dish. The feeling of dipping savory seafood in fragrant sauce. It is really quite wonderful. The more I chew, the more savory it becomes. This really provides diverse tastes. The smooth texture of the meat is very attractive. It harmonizes well with the sauces, allowing me to enjoy different tastes. The refined tastes provide pleasures for the palate. Organizing your things is probably something you do when you have a lot of time on your hands. When you go through them, you probably think of old memories that you haven't thought of for a long time. But if you remember all these little things, it will make you smile. Cuisine Korea, I hope you had an enjoyable time with us today, and I'll be back again next time with more interesting information.